Steven Rosenberg, and this is Ginzburg. Welcome to Marketing Success in Under 10 Minutes. Today we have a great topic. We're going to be talking about the pros and the cons as a business using the Twitter platform. Gene, how are you doing today?
I'm doing very well. Thank you very much, Steven. And Twitter is actually a platform that I have not used very much for businesses, so for my clients' businesses or for my own. So I do know a few things about Twitter. One of the things I definitely see in terms of like as it's relevant to Facebook, so as a lot of our users know, Facebook is really great for advertising. One of the main reasons why is the targeting capabilities of Facebook. Again, you can target people very granularly by demographic, by the pages that they like, by purchase data. So Twitter, the con of Twitter that I think why I haven't really used it very much in my advertising and my clients' advertising is that unfortunately Twitter doesn't have a lot of those capabilities, targeting capabilities, which are so important to finding your audiences. So that's one of the things I definitely learned about Twitter. What are your thoughts, Stephen?
Yeah, so I think that Twitter as a platform it's used all over the world. It was one of the first major social media platforms that really got global user bases on it. I think that, I'll start with the cons first. I think that Twitter is in a path where they have a huge opportunity to capitalize as a business and be able to do some of the things that Facebook are doing right now, like you just said, being able to target people on a granular level, being able to really help businesses advertise, but I think they really missed the mark on that, and there is, in my opinion, no relevant reason or any specific business that I'm aware of that you can really derive value by paying Twitter to advertise your business, quote unquote. Some of the one more con I think is that it's just very overpopulated, overcrowded. There's so much white noise going on there, and it's really hard to sift through what is true, what is not, what is BS, what is not. The pros about Twitter is that it's still a huge platform that a lot of very important people use. From what I've realized, a lot of people that are anywhere from 30 and above, meaning in the business world, people that are successful or have been successful over the careers, that's how they started out, was on Twitter, so that's still their most comfortable platform because that's what they initially learned on. So they're still using that platform primarily for communication on the internet. Some examples that I think, whether you agree or disagree or whatever, it's not about that, it's just realistic. Joe Rogan, Gary Vee, I'm not sure if Kim Kardashian is or not, but anyways, the pros is that I think it's a really great way for you to network with potential CEOs or high-profile people, especially if Twitter is something that they've been using the most throughout their career and they're most comfortable with. For example, I was actually able to use Twitter to get in touch with a very high-profile VP at a big corporation recently when I went to a networking event beforehand using Twitter, because I'm guessing that was his primary thing, and was able to start a conversation with him there and then migrate that conversation when I actually met him in person. I also think, I've interacted with Gary Vee on Twitter primarily, with what little interaction I've had with him, not to say like we're besties, that's not what I mean at all. I just mean out of all the different platforms I've tried to reach him on, Twitter has been the only and most successful one that I've been able to do so. So I think that's really interesting, and he even talks about in his videos that Twitter is his most relevant platform to get in touch with him on, because I'm guessing that's what he's most comfortable with. So I think it's really important. I still think it's very valuable in the sense that it has scalability. I'm not a political person, but let's be honest. Did Twitter do or not do helping the recent president get elected? I don't know. but I'm just saying that had to have some kind of impact, whether it's positive or negative. So for those people at the top, I think it's still very valuable. But overall, as a new business coming in, I would not personally spend my advertising dollars on Twitter. I would more use it as an organic way to reach out to specific people. That's my kind of pro and con list for Twitter.
Yeah, I agree. And I think one of the things I didn't mention earlier was that I have used Twitter for business for my clients' businesses, but yeah, again, just in an organic manner, where if we have a new piece of content, we would just disperse it across all the social media networks, including Twitter, to stay to stay in touch with the clients' users, because
That
some
audience.
of them, that audience, because some of them are, again, more comfortable on Twitter than they are, let's say, on Facebook or any other. So I have used it from a organic standpoint, and it does work pretty well in that sense. But yeah, I have not used it from a paid perspective. So I totally agree with you.
So I think the bottom line that we're both trying to say to the audience is Twitter is still valuable, but focus on using it as an organic platform, not as your main advertising dollar platform.
Yeah, very.
Would you say that's correct?
I would say that. As to summarize what we're talking about here, yeah, I would definitely say that's the case for Twitter. Yeah, I think we're really looking to the bottom of and discussing the bottom of these advertising platforms to see really what's the best way to use them and what is the best way to use them, especially for your business, because a lot of businesses are using all these different platforms to drive traffic, to drive engagement, to drive usership. So these platforms are important, but different platforms are really designed for different mediums and different channels and different ways of communication. So
exactly. So make sure you guys leave your comments below. We'd love to hear what your thought on Twitter is. What are your pros list? What is your cons list? And have you had success stories? Please share that with us. And as always, you guys have a wonderful day, and we look forward to seeing you guys next time.
thanks.
Thanks so much for watching. We hope you'll continue to get involved and join us as we help you find success in your entrepreneurial journey. Please follow, like, and share with others who will find this beneficial. We'll see you on the next episode of Marketing Success in Under 10 Minutes with Stephen and Jean.